watch that.
Okay, good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning, Kimber, good morning, Phantom. Let's do this. One Imperial Guardsman versus the entire Darktide, all of it. The entire thing. So yesterday I was experimenting with some true solos, and I got pretty far in a 3-Vig Archive of Sycorax, not trying to speedrun, but using Invis on the veteran. And we got to the final room on the last event, and man, I got absolutely obliterated. There's a data mine Space Marine 2 animation? I have not seen that. I have not seen that, Phantom. But the new class being Chaplain does not surprise me. Mr. Doodoo, thank you so much for the Jules, man. I appreciate you. The big issue with this, from like a team play standpoint that I was running into, was that the veteran has issues staying above 75% toughness in Havoc 40 when there's so much shit going on. Unless you're staying in like the back of your team or something. But that's not very ammo efficient. Like, you need to get in there and do stuff, especially if you're using like plasma gun. You could run Infiltrate, but the cooldown just seems way too long. If you sit in Infiltrate in like a true solo or something, this is perfect. You can make it work. But man, you can feel it. Like, you could feel the really, really long cooldown. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Dotasoft. I really appreciate it, man. I've got another collaboration with Joe coming out soon where we're going to talk about the story and what's going to happen next in the story, because we basically got together and we tried to put everything that is out there together, like all the loose story threads. We tried to kind of combine them. And it's a little tough, a little difficult. But I do want to hop into some true solos again today. Basically warm up, do some practice. Man, I could sit here for hours and do true solo. It's unfortunate that this game will never get single player, but Hey, good morning, Oval. I think one thing that practicing with Infiltrate does do is it kind of helps me prepare for, excuse me, for carries and stuff like that, which is nice. Do I want to bring shitter frags? I think I do. I would love to run Out for Blood, but Grenadier just brings so much value. I could switch On Your Toes, but this is also really good. Being able to get 40% toughness back just from like 2 kills is really, really good. And then everything else you kind of need. The only other thing that I might be able to drop would be Skirmisher, but that is a huge DPS loss. It might be worth it though, if we're solo. We'll try it. But when I was fighting bosses, like it's really difficult, guys. When you fight a 3-veg boss and they get Blessing of Nurgle and basically get like Havoc levels of defense or HP, and you don't have like any damage increases to help you chew through that HP, because this build has literally nothing. Yeah, we literally don't have a single... Oh, we have 10% range damage right here, like whoa. And then 30% from Infiltrate, 25% crit here. We have some melee crit and melee finesse. Onslaught, I've been testing Onslaught. Onslaught is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with brittleness or the armor damage multiplier. Hey, what's up? I'm Old21. You're freeloading on everyone in the Darktide community. No need to freeload, dude. Just hop in, kill some heretics. So, I want you guys to look at this. I want you to look at this with me. Hey, good morning, Forgotten. Good morning, Mr. Z-Man. So, we're gonna create some builds here. Okay. So, this setup, I'm gonna run without Onslaught, or actually, yeah, without Onslaught. So this is going to be our test group. This setup, we're going to run with Onslaught. This setup, we're going to do no Onslaught, but we're going to run Superiority Complex, which is 15% base damage increase against elites. And then for this setup, we're going to run both Onslaught and Superiority Complex, so both of them. Okay. So on our test group, without Onslaught and without Superiority Complex, I'm going to go to an unarmored enemy, like the Rager, and keep in mind what Onslaught does. Onslaught effectively... Hey, good morning, Ty. I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome. We're doing some science right now. I'm showing you guys something pretty interesting that I'd found. I think there's something wrong with the armor damage multiplier. Or... it's just very vague, and the rules of the armor damage multiplier are just a little askew. And you might be saying, you know, Jeff, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Let me pull up the Bible real quick. Let me pull up the Holy Bible. Okay. So here is the range damage calculation formula. Damage is equal to buff stuff times hit zone modifier. So if you hit something in like the arm or the leg, you're actually only doing 75% of your total damage. Times power distribution, so that's the damage stat and then target number. Times power level multiplier, times, in brackets, This is multiplicative. Armor damage modifier plus finesse curve. So armor damage modifier is a couple of things. Drop off controlled by distance and range stat. For the last guns, you actually do more damage at more range. And then enemy armor type. It's like carapace, black, unarmored. If you look at something, you have like damage, penetration, stopping power, those affect the armor damage modifier. But then we go into Darktide. Oh yeah, I've forgotten that. We go into Darktide, guys. So keep all that in mind. We're doing the control group right now. No damage increases. When I shoot this maniac, we're critting for 97 per shot. 97 per shot when Dum Dum is fully ramped up. So whenever we have 30% increased close range damage. But then we go and we equip Onslaught, which is going to put brittleness on him. And our crits go up to 127 per shot. So why is it that we get a massive damage bonus from a maniac having brittleness? Do maniacs have intrinsic armor? Because it makes sense for this flak or carapace armored unit or for a crusher, but we're getting it from a maniac. Now, when we equip Superiority Complex, our damage is increased by 15%. Our base damage is increased by 15%. And we go up to 107 damage per crit. So not as sufficient as putting 40% brittleness on the target. And then when we equip both Onslaught and Superiority Complex, we go up to, I believe it's 136. We're killing him so fast. We're killing him so... Hold on, let me go into the Havoc 40 Psychanium. There you go. We're killing him so fast that we gotta get more HP on him. 141. So it's actually not that significant of an increase from just having Onslaught. So what the hell is happening here? Well, it seems like the ADM, the Armor Damage Multiplier. Hey, good morning, Scritta. We're doing science. So the Armor Damage Multiplier applies to nearly every enemy in the game. It's not just the armored enemies. So we're gonna test this on a Reaper. So control group. So our shots crit for a headshot, crit headshot for 119 per. And so we're hitting it in an unyielding spot. Onslaught. Around 185 per. Superiority Complex. 132 per. Significantly less than just Onslaught. And then Onslaught and Superiority Complex. 205. Lava Viper, you can't do this in the meat grinder. This is a lot of this is mods. A lot of this is mods. So all enemies have some kind of armor, right? And when you're considering a build, so let's, we consider Bring It Down and we consider Superiority Complex. ideally, you would be able to take all these things, but that's not how Darktide works, right? You have to make sacrifices somewhere. And so I kind of crafted this build around that mindset of like, dude, Onslaught is just giving you tons of damage increase. Like it's kind of all you need whenever you're using like the Recon Lasgun, or whenever you're using something like the Infantry Autogun, which I've been using a lot recently on Vet, and man, it is really fun. But the unfortunate thing with this is when you take it up against a Havoc 40 Crusher, look at this like time to kill. So he's got brittleness like stacked up on him, but this does take quite a while. Only 800 DPS, and that was priming him with Onslaught. And it's because we don't have Superiority Complex, we don't have Bring It Down, we don't have all these things that make this way easier to do. Whoops. Jeez, but even then, we didn't get any crits or anything. Oh, wait, we don't have our stuff built up. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Give me a crit. There we go. Really? 7? Oh, we're using Rising Heat, I see. I swapped over to Flak Elite for this so that we can get the one-hit breakpoint on these motherfuckers right here, dude. But yeah. Very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. Because that also means that a blessing on the plasma gun, such as Shattering Impact, should also be a significant damage increase on a lot of these targets. I bet you that strength is always going to win out in some way, shape, or form, because like Blaze Away and Rising Hit are very good. They're very, very good in the plasma gun. They help you reach those breakpoints that you want to reach. Honestly, I've been thinking about just giving up on flak on the plasma gun, not going for one-shot breakpoints anymore for a lot of enemies in the game, and then just going for like a Blaze Away, Carapace, Unyielding, and just trying to pump into bigger targets. Because getting the one-shot breakpoint, dude, is really tough in Havoc 40. It's really annoying. So we have to get Rising Heat built up. So we're gaming, we're gaming, we're gaming. So we're all the way up. We got a crit, we got a kill. Should be one shot. There it is. So let's say any of that doesn't happen. So we just go to engage gunners. We just have Rising Heat right now. So we don't get it. Oh my gosh, we lost our stacks. It's so annoying. There you go. We don't get it. Give me a crit, give me a crit, give me a crit. It's gonna crit now that they're low HP. So see, we don't get the one-shot breakpoint unless we have Rising Heat and Agile Engagement or Exploit Weakness. You need that 20%. It's annoying. Dude, Fergon, thank you so much for the 20, man. I really appreciate you. I do like pixels. Just a crumb, sir. Just a crumb. So, wouldn't you be better off running Marksman's Focus with Deadshot for the stamina region? No, half gnomon. So for this build, the best stamina region that you can get is from Weapon Specialist. Also, it just so happens that Onslaught is right here. And as we just tested with Onslaught, Onslaught represents like a 50% damage increase on Reapers. So why wouldn't you take it? Right? Like it's insane. Plus that's also, this is increasing the damage for your entire team too. This is the equivalent to taking something like Focus Target. So it is a pretty insane damage increase. But the reason why you don't take Marksman's Focus with something like Tunnel Vision is because you can kill anything and just completely refill your stamina. And it doesn't matter where you kill it from. You can kill things with the dots or whatever. And refill your stamina, right? All you gotta do is just do one button input and you've refilled it. And trust me, I've tested this. I've tested this. I've tested this a lot, bro. So we're getting weak spot kills. We are getting weak spot kills. We're getting them, we're getting them, we're getting them. But it's not enough. It's not enough. And we're out. And we're out. So this is much better. Also, it's better for survivability. Survivability is also way better because you're getting 40% toughness regen, so that's 20%. That's 20%. You know, I'm running around. Give me toughness real quick. Right. Just give me some toughness. Done. Good to go. So ideally, in a build, and this is kind of why I have this build, because we have more points, right? Ideally, you'd be able to run Superiority Complex and Bring It Down, and Skirmisher, and Exploit Weakness, and Onslaught, because they would all be significant damage increases. In fact, if I wasn't so concerned about getting fully loaded, then, and I might do this in a build, this might literally be a viable way to play because of how powerful Onslaught actually is. The question, though, would be what weapon would you use with this? It would have to be an automatic weapon, so like a Infantry Lasgun, or, my bad, Infantry Autogun, Braced. Combat Shotgun only applies 1 stack of Onslaught per shot. It's not like every pellet. Recall Lasgun, and you would run out of ammo fast, because I've tested this extensively. You would run out of ammo fast, especially in Havoc 40. You can't, dude. Not running fully loaded sucks. It sucks. Hey, Rib Daddy. Yeah, I am having a good Friday. Having a good time over here. And then we can't really Bring It Down. I want to. I really want to, but we can't really do it. The DPS increase, even with the Infantry Autogun with Deadshot, dude. Holy schmoly, man. Holy schmoly, it is nuts. This is a Havoc 40 Psychanium, dude. And it is really good. It's so freaking good. And you don't have to build up to it. You just bust it out. You just bust it out and you're doing it. So it's really nice. It's really, really nice. Okay. But we're going to get into some solos. So we're running Infiltrate. This is going to be so that we can create space for ourselves when we're in there. If we're not running it, we're not going to get it. Because we're going to be going into some 3vegs. Nowadays, guys, 3vegs on Veteran is so cancerous because of things like Vanguards, because of the Ogre and Packmaster. It's insane. It's actually insane how... You'll see what I mean. But we've got Out for Blood instead of Skirmisher, but I think that in a traditional build, and I think I've already posted this in a short, I'm pretty sure. We'd actually be running this. We'd be running with Skirmisher. Because this 25% damage increase is so freaking nice. But if you wanted to have more survivability, you'd run Out for Blood. Okay. But yeah, this is a solo build. Do not try this at home. Do not try this at home. And then with this, I really want to run. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we will run it. So we're going to do Reciprocity. I'm going to go ahead and run Uncanny Strike on the Combat Blade. So let's get into it. Hey, good morning, guys. Ventura. Yes, I am. I am winning against the Darktide. We're doing it. Let's go ahead and restore our sound here. Okay, guys. You remember yesterday when I was talking about, you know, Toxicus and my inner toxic personality coming out and bubbling to the surface? You might see a little bit of that today. I've got a lot of self-loathing when it's just me, myself, and I inside of a lobby, and I have no one else to blame but myself. So you might see it. You might see it. We're going to turn it up to 3 veg. I'll do Dark Communion. Okay. Dark Communion, Arc Maelstrom, 3 veg, True Solo. Let's go.
Perhaps this won't be quite so straightforward as I had hoped. What gave it away?
I wish Vanguard spam upon thee. How dare you, Oval? First of all, how dare you? Oh boy. So the way that I'm going to play is going to be really weird. You guys will see. I need to go invis to see what the hell's happening. We got one boss one already. No bulwarks, which is nice. Oh, I accidentally jumped. That's bad. Okay. So we can technically move on. Like, we can speedrun past a lot of this. But I'm kind of trying to show you how this performs in this environment. Oh, goody, green sniper. There's a dog near us. Where? We have to move. Luckily, we have infiltrate.
Yes, thou art as thou should be. Now that is interesting. You can stop worrying about the hound.
There's the Beast of Nurgle. Whoop. Not good. Try to crit it. Put some bleed on it. So every time we go invis, we can reload, and we are also buying ourselves time because we have stopped the enemies in their tracks. And then we are also giving ourselves a 30% damage increase. What just hit me? None of these materials count. Our ammo is actually still very good. Up, 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 up. Green Reaper, Green Reaper. There he is. Bianca, I'm using a true solo mod. Okay, so how much ammo have we actually used? We used 55 ammo. I did all that shooting, we only used 55 ammo. This build is so freaking ammo efficient, dude. Okay, we have snipes. Let's clear the area. We are very lucky. We have not gotten a horde spawn yet. But that could change at any point. When you're using invis, you kind of just want to keep it ready to use. No special wave, huh? It's kind of surprising. This is very, very chill for a 3-vec. I don't think I broke spawns because I killed quite a few things in the first room. And plus there are ambient enemies here. We want to get rid of this bulwark here. Where's that gunner at? He like moved back. That's free ammo. Well, that's really annoying. Oh shit, the Poxburster knocked me out of my invis. That's not good. There's the special wave. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, yep. Yep. We missed one Poxburster and that ended the run. That was a lucky run. We should have pushed forward.
Well, I have to say, none of the reports mentioned.
Hey, happy Taco Friday, Inquisitor. I might get some tacos today because of that. Benjamin, they are listening. It's just that they have other priorities. Like, I'm pretty sure they've got an incubation project going on right now that they're trying to raise money for. Hence all the DLC classes and everything. Oh, we got hit by that. We gotta... Ooh. Ow.
Infantry 12 engaged.
I just hope that Darktide doesn't become like a Destiny 2, where it's one of those games where there's so much potential, but for some reason they abandon it, and they abandoned it for a project or a game that doesn't do as well as Darktide did. And it's like, guys, you literally had like, you had the goose that laid the golden egg. Like you had the franchise, you had the potential, and you squandered it. So things are already pretty crazy. We want to kill this mutant first. There it is. Shoot, dude. Ow. Sniper on the left. One of the things that's OP about Invis, and what I'm trying not to do, is you can very easily in this game bug out the spawns, even in Havoc, because you could just run past all this. So I can basically force a horde or a wave of specials to spawn behind me. What's this over here? And then I could just run past, and what you guys see is there are no ambient enemies in the next room, except for bosses. Bosses are just up there. But yeah, when you play Veteran like this by yourself, you kind of realize just how squishy the class is. It is bad. Because like on the Skitaria, any given moment, you've got like 15% toughness recovery per second. On Veteran, dude, you have 5. You have 5% toughness recovery per second. And so you have to be getting kills. Otherwise, Vanguards. Hello. We have a Beast and Nurgle spawn. This is just a shooting gallery right now. The Poxburster is probably over there. No way, bro. Is this death? We're gonna get thrown over the Poxburster. That's good. Where is that? Dude! Oh no. Yep. Dude, we haven't gotten the worst of it too, guys. Like, we haven't seen like the 4 boss spawn. It gets pretty freaking brutal, man. Yeah, I played Rogue Trader, Benjamin. I mean, I'm old 21. This is true solo. Like, most people struggle with this. I'm trying to avoid the cheese. Dude, the cheese. We got hit in melee. That's not good. We need to reset. Move. Move. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where are you? I need this. There's a guy behind us. Got lucky there's no one on the overlook. Green dog alert. There's no healing over there, so I'm gonna skip. We have a Packmaster. So, interesting thing about the Packmaster, guys, is the Packmaster, he does not care if you are invis. He will go after you if you're invis. The dogs are back there, so we actually want to take them out. We need space. The Packmaster is somewhere. I don't know where he is. He might be stuck in a wall. There he is. So he's coming. He's just coming. Because the Packmaster does not care if you're invis. I got hit. That's not good. That's not good. We need... Yep. We got our toughness back. That's good. What we need in here is we need space. We need grenades. We need healing. There's a freaking flamer on the healing potentially. Oh, we can move forward. He is quick though. Oh no. You need to die. You need to die. So even if we go to the healing, the Packmaster will still be on us. But we did get it. Let's kill this flamer so that we can get the cooldown reduction. We need to be whittling down. So why are we jumping? Why are we jumping there? It's because the dogs will actually leap up. Oh no! Is this gonna corner me? Box, box, box. Bro, the stamina drain is wild. It is bad.
Moving to ambush position. Push it, sharpshooter.
Where's the sniper?
Prepping stealth strike.
Okay, we're under control here. Picked up 3 ammo. Our ammo is so efficient that we only picked up 3. This build has unlimited ammo, guys. It's nice. Look at that dog. What the fuck? Okay.
We killed the friggin' thing.
Chaps, he does slow you. He does. It's really annoying. It slows you and it drains your stamina.
Too long had this right been in the making. If it fails, we will have thy soul in recompense.
Our response bug? Nope. Here's some ambience. Ambience. Gonna run fast.
A blasphemous rite underway. All for apparently
If we can. Oh shit, we can't.
I have been outplayed.
I tried to warn you.
Recrimination can wait until after.
Oh no, that's not good. Good, good, good.
We grow weary of failure, Captain.
This next room is gonna be pretty challenging. Pretty freaking challenging. We need to rush over here for the specials.
Do not fail the grandfather.
There it is.
He is forgiving. We
One special. Green dog. Hate to see it. No! Oh! No! Dude, the run's over because of that. Holy shit, man. Yep. Oh, man. We fought so hard. That's how it goes, though. Did your PC blow up, Frozen?
Well, I have to say, none of the reports.
Did your PC freaking explode?
Maybe your sources didn't consider a vortex of heretical energy worth mentioning.
No, you have a waspish tongue.
Well, Benjamin, Space Marine 2 actually gets quite a bit of content.
The mission continues.
Nearly every patch, like, has basically introduced like a new map, new heroic weapons. They're pretty consistent with having, you know, 1 new class per year. Game's still young. PvP doesn't have any new content. They're getting 2 new maps though in the next update, I believe. Siege mode revamp. I think as a side game mode, Siege mode is funner than Expeditions or Mortis Trials. We lost our regen. We gotta wait.
Patience, Augustine. Have your things try in her work, and for good reason.
If only she were here to operate it. I'm no tech adept.
Vanguard. Killed that.
Disengaging. I'll be back. Here, catch this. Put him.
Look at that beast in early. Oh shit, dude, that.
We grow tired of thy broken promises, turncoat, and does the grandfather.
I am not afraid of you.
think we have 2 Plague Ogrins. Let's not have a repeat of the last one. Oh, we have a spawn. Okay.
Dropping stealth. Hear that? Could be a flashback. Chucking grenade. Flashback. Other side. Oh, more. Adopting low profile.
Troll.
Throw grenade. Practice more. Bring him down.
Trying to shoot this bulwark's hand, dude. Oh no. That's a GG. That's over. Did not see that. Yep. What's funny is Space Marine 2 PvP is nearly exactly how it was back in
That is unexpected. And a little concerning.
back in Space Marine 1. We'll let's change up the map here. We'll do like Archive and Sycorax or something. So the PvP is almost exactly like how it was back in Space Marine 1, but that's kind of precisely the problem, is that arena-based shooters are not in. They're not in right now, especially balanced ones. This was very evident with how something like Splitgate didn't really take off, Halo Infinite didn't really do too well. Valorant, Counter-Strike Go, those are in, but those are a little different, like the way that they play and everything. Yeah, it has been. Oh, this is a very armor-heavy seed. Okay. Thank you. Run past real quick. We need to play like a scummy veteran because as soon as we get a boss spawn, dude, we are fucked. Dude, these ambient enemies. Green Trapper, alert, Green Trapper. As soon as we get a boss spawn, if we're in that hallway, we're screwed. Trust me, I know. Been here, done that, practiced. Push it back. Bro, get away from me, Bulwark.
Hear that? Proceed with care. Have a grenade, heretics! Barrel's going! Get down to there!
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, dude. If only I had eyes in the back of my head. This is gonna be a fun one. We gotta pull everything so that we could just shredder it all down.
Oh look! Another sewer! Lovely! Just fragging lovely!
It wasn't really a big audience though, Mr. Z-Man. Like, Halo Infinite multiplayer was maybe under 10K, if I recall correctly. Initially it was a big audience, but they floundered. I can feel the lack of the 20% damage. Tell you what.
Low profile engaged! Redeploying!
Take our time. ducktail through if we get a boss. We will into up. Well, I got my guard broken. Invis was about to come up. I should have held back until then. Frozen, I don't think they ignore the issues with the silent crushers, maulers, and bursters. I think they just don't know how to fix them.
Oh, looks like we're getting wet feet again.
I think they do not know how to fix them. But I'm hesitant to say that they should just remove Ox Bursters out of the game, because they actually, like, make the game kind of interesting. It's frustrating to deal with, sure.
Grenade out!
But the alternative is that nobody ever dies for any reason whatsoever. It's like the same with Trappers.
Operating in low profile.
Move past. Get out to the open. Whoa, that's a big Rager patrol. The Vanguard.
Get clear of that barrel!
Really? Attract me? There's a Chaos Spawn, Flamer.
Going stealthy. Grenade out! It'll take teamwork to bring that down. Eyes out! That's a flag, Audrey! He's got his shotgun!
Oh, there's two Chaos Spawn.
Moving to
Okay.
ambush position. Here she goes! Oh, Mauler! Shotgun!
Hello. Goodbye. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no, that's not good. I didn't see the dog, I only saw the Poxburster and the Beast of Nurgle. Oh. You're done with your work, Hell Frozen? There you go, dude.
Oh look! Another sewer! Lovely! Just fragging lovely!
Well, it has been. The player power has kind of gotten out of control to the point where you need to have all the specials and bosses and fucking crazy hordes and armor and everything. And that's why, I mean, we took the survey yesterday. There are too many enemies on the screen, because I literally saw this on the Reddit. Like, somebody was playing on Xbox Series S, and they couldn't see anything, dude. Like, the game was stuttering so much, it was crazy. Whoa, what hit me?
Moving to magic ground!
Yeah, the game was stuttering so freaking much. And it's like, dude, like, how do people play with this? And the answer to that is they don't. They don't play with that. They quit the game. Oh, sniper, we need that. Oh. I'm flubbing too much. I've been at this for too long. We'll go back to the regular game. This is a good warm-up sesh, especially that that Dark Communion. Go back to actually playing with a team. Yeah, but guys, Darktide is like not a crazy graphically intense game. It's just poorly optimized. It's just poorly optimized. Okay, so we're going to be going back to our gold toughness here. Change out for blood for skirmisher so we get more damage. Probably going to keep grenadier because this just does work, dude. This just does work. It's nice. Oh, also, one thing that I was finding was it's really hard to do infiltrate bombs in groups because the enemies don't just stand there like they do in true solo. But, and then also, if you have like a Skitari, a Psyker, PvP Ogren, really anyone nowadays, the horde is just gonna die. The combo of infiltrate into grenades takes too long. It takes way too long. Unless you're pre-lobbing the grenades into a spot or into a horde and then you just pop infiltrate for the damage buff right away. Like it's not worth it. I'd rather do voice of command for the extra spacing. And for the CC for the team. Let me show you guys this though. This is really fun. This is a really good time. I love this setup with the infantry autogun. Do we take superiority complex with this? Let me check. I don't think we do. No, we don't. Because why would you need to? Oh, a 3 on Magistrati Oubliette. Get me in there. I think the Series S didn't it come out after Darktide? Let me check. Let me check. (2020), so before Darktide actually. Yeah, could be out of date. Could be out of date. Also, yes, Frozen, it did take them 4 years to finally update Darktide for 9070s and 9800s. That is true. That is true. Pyroraptor, you can. There are stims that you could take in universe that make you look younger. We see this in the Eisenhorn series. Eisenhorn's #1 blank, Beckwin. She takes a lot of stims and has surgeries to look young permanently, even though she's hundreds of years old. Now, would a veteran from Cadia have access to all these things? Not one that got thrown into prison. Not one that got thrown into prison, dude. For sure. Need to reload.
Get clear of that barrel! Prepare! Danger! Won't be a problem now! Oh, don't act so tough. No one's impressed here, look. Shooting! Shooting!
Okay, just a moment. Until then, nice. Jesus, that was close. Oh, going after me. Okay.
That's right. Stay the obvious. Fight your infantry! Neutralize.
All right, we killed it. Nice. Let's go ahead and clear this. Wait, we have a Skitari? How's any of this still alive? Damn, the team's getting pretty messed up. Where's that fun little special wave here? That's probably in the door, dude. Oh.
Can't go wrong with a pocket-sized explosion.
Is that on me? Beast of Nurgle. This hallway is death, by the way. I never like standing here. Oh. Thank you, sir. Thank you for covering my mistake. Oh, shit. Yep. So we're cornered. You need to back up. We can go left. Dude, your hitboxes are really annoying. See if we can get behind this and just blow them up. GG.
Might make a soldier of you yet.
Beck wins fire, but she's blank. Yeah, you're not wrong. What build do I recommend with the Infantry Lasgun rifle? I've got a build for that, actually. It's basically the same as my Recon Lasgun build, except it doesn't take a couple of things. You know what, Death Dragon, just for you, I'm gonna spit out that short today. I'll make the build into a short so that you have a reference that you can go back to whenever you need it. I'll get that done today. I promise. Because I was gonna make a short today anyways. But I like making shorts for people when they need them. Ammo me mine. There's a beast and hurdle. Yep. He's mad. He's mad. Can you get a crit? Can you get a crit? Can you get a crit? Grenades. You wanna turn around, dude? Kill the person that's attacking your back? No? Okay. Oh, we got a bubble, dude.
You ain't impressing anyone.
Yeah, it's the problem with reviving people in the middle of like all the gunners and stuff. Or maybe they mean that he just went and died. Let's go. Ammo me, mine, ammo mine. Ammo crate mine. Whoa. Love that. Bot is falling off the edge. Use some stamina to get some crits here. This Vanguard's gonna take longer to kill than the Chaos Spawn. Packmaster, huh? Oh boy. Oh shit. I tapped this freaking ammo crate like 3 times, bro. Just to get the nades. Oh, man. I'm a team player, guys. Never let anyone tell you that I'm not a team player, because that's 100% what I am. I'm a team player. I could be running invis right now. Okay. Shit. I didn't know there were still armored dogs left. It's like kind of weird. There are grenades all around the room. Soldier's gone. Oh, the bot. I was like, what? Bubble. Hello, I like Bubble. There it is. Which video, Frozen? I have not noticed it. Oh, looks like we're moving forward. Hello.
Wasn't so long ago that I was living around here.
Oh, no one's getting thrown in here via quick play, huh? Just the 3-man? That's fine.
That's the sniper dead!
Hit a key station! Why like you fucking mean it?
Scratch is not going to heal because they are Marty. So I'm going to take this just to top off.
Big beauty down!
Get that for the cooldown.
Eyes out!
Which way do they want to go?
Copy out!
Drop down or... You know, I'll just control the flow. I'll just control the flow and just go.
What use is this psychic to us? Right formation! Right fucking now! Heads down! Sniper!
Let's get full ammo for this. There are 2 snipers. There you go, dude. Need to remember to stop backing up because we gotta take advantage of Dum Dum with this.
The Emperor's strength was in me. Oh, get him, you mad bastard!
There it is. Vanguard. Ammo me mining. This build is actually pretty ammo efficient too. It's not as ammo efficient as our Recon last build, but because we kill things so quickly and we have Survivalist and 25% increased ammo reserve, it's just kind of like not a big deal. Where's the beast?
Guys, never surrender! He's down!
Armored dogs can spawn randomly even without the Packmaster? I did not know that. Huh.
Sound eliminated! Gather through the deep volley! You're eliminated! No more hounds! Good readings to the bomber!
Nice. Where's this box cursor at? Open these chests. Is the veteran good starting class? I don't recommend the veteran for starting because they can be very squishy. Did someone shoot that? Did I hit that? I'd recommend the Zealot. If you're going with the original class lineup, Dr. Doofy Goofy got it. That's fine. It's okay, dude. We got the Medicare right there. The issue with the veteran is it's too squishy. A lot of people will say like, oh, it teaches you the fundamentals of the game. Dude, you are gonna get pummeled if you don't know the fundamentals of the game. You're going to get destroyed. If you have the DLCs, start with Arbitrator. If you don't have the DLCs, start with Zealot or either Zealot or Ogryn. Ogryn's a very easy new player class because all you need to do is bam, left click and you'll heal toughness. Because that's the biggest thing that new players have to get over, like the biggest hurdle, is toughness recovery. Every class recovers toughness very differently. And the new players get hit too much to benefit off of the veterans' toughness recovery nodes. And they're not killing enough on the screen to benefit off of like confirmed kill, for example. Because you need to get kills, man. You need to get kills with this freaking class or you are dead. Also, you gotta know maps to do what I'm doing right now. Because I know where the special spawn location is to be able to farm them as they come in, like this. And then this is also just a good spot to take cover. I've got plenty of toughness regen. There's a dog behind me. Leave the vanguards with that. Ponks Burster. But depending on what games you've played in the past, there are some classes that I would recommend. If you've played Destiny 2, for example, Skitarii actually translates really well to a lot of the playstyles from Destiny. It's really cool. There is a Plague Ogryn. It's probably under? Yep. Bad enough that it's ugly, now it won't die. That's funny. Got him. Oh, are there any items in here? Not often that you go back here. I might go that way from now on. Seems like a safer route. Hey Jesse, thank you so much for the jewels, man. I really appreciate it. That's just the bot. We don't need to go for them. But yeah, I would learn the game. If you are dead set on a ranged playstyle, then yeah, go vet. Like if you want to use your guns and you just want to shoot things, like me, because that's why I play that. Where is that? We're running into the elevator. I don't care. Or the midway point. Ugh. We need to free our boy. We are trapped in between a rock and a hard place. Awesome. That's what I get for trying to do the right thing. Thank you, sir. But yeah, if I was a zealot, I would have lived there because I have cheat death. I am not a zealot. I am a veteran. And so you cannot get hit by anything. You're not allowed to. You have to kite all day, every day. Or use a power sword and kill everything in melee.
Heal thyself, Psyker. No easy death for you.
It is not easy. It's not an easy life. Oh yeah, I'm the only one using ammo here. Get this. Shit. But yeah, it's like right now, my team's getting a lot of these special kills, and that's literally depriving me of my own survivability. And this is because every class in the game is now very good at dealing with specials. The game is not like it was when it released, when the veteran was like the de facto option. Which means I'm losing out on opportunities to recover toughness and just be a tanky god. And give my team voice of command, golden toughness. There is a boss. It's a slug. Also, like 50 vanguards. Where is this? There it is. We did a lot of damage there. Pushed it at the last second. Can we get this snipe? Come on. Stop sucking. Oh shit. We have no stamina! Ah!
Bomber's dead! Hendrik, drive them from cover! Cross for the Emperor!
Yeah, duck and dive actually would have saved me there. Duck and dive low-key real good. Daniel, this isn't a bleed build. This is just an infantry autogun build. That's it. I don't have the better movement mod on. No. No, that death was my fault, commenter. That was completely preventable. I needed to chill with trying to get that sniper. There was no point. It started this spiral of just going for the, like, wasting all my stam, basically, because I'm using Deadshot, so. Where am I? Am I under? Oh, yeah, I'm under. Okay, that's fine.
Wolf was tightening his grip on the carnival.
Jesse, thank you so much for the jewels. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the, all the, like, the subs, the jewels, and the donos and everything. I really appreciate it. We're streaming live on both Twitch and YouTube, if you have a preferred platform. Like, if you have Twitch Turbo or something, you can watch on Twitch for no ads. And ooh, we have nades.
Here she goes! Have a grenade, heretics!
Rush them before we get more spawns. We are killing gunners. Let me do damage to the boss. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's down? Oh, it's the bot. Okay. I don't care anymore.
Here she goes. Stand up and fight.
Ooh, double proc.
Grenade out.
Big arc for McDonald's. Nice.
I hear you, soldier. Help's coming.
GG. Good little 3-man on a 3. Good little 3-man on a 3. That is pretty nice, dude. The Skitarii that low-key has... Oh, the Zealot left before the end of the game. What? I wanted to see their damage. Oh well. Best dialogue. I think it's the... What is it, the Hunter? The guy who refers to himself as this one? I think he has the best dialogue. He's like the ultra uber, like, Hadron simp. It's hilarious. I love it. He freaking loves Hadron, dude. Like, he thinks Hadron should be in charge. And honestly, he's not wrong. Hadron is very efficient, though she'd probably make all the reject servitors. People might not like that. We can get rid of Deadshot and Skirmisher and go for Bring It Down. But will that allow me to do what I need to do to bosses? Will that allow me to destroy them? So this is regular Psychanium. This is not Havoc 40 Psychanium, FYI. Hey, David, welcome to the chapter. Thank you. What damage buffs do we have? So we've just got Bring It Down and Onslaught. I don't think this is going to be enough damage, so... Bleed. Bleed. Bleed again. There it is. It's not enough damage. It's a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough damage. We need the crit. Oh, you know what? We'd be able to get rid of Invigorated. So we can get rid of Invigorated. And then we can keep Skirmisher. And that should be enough. That should be what we're missing. Pretty damn close. Pretty freaking close, dude. I think that'll do. That's good. So yeah, we're not going to use... with this setup, we're not going to use Deadshot. I like it with a Recon Lasgun because you're applying burn while you're shooting. But with this build in particular, I don't think you need it. And then this is also the build, by the way. You would just replace this. Right here. This is your Lasgun build right here, basically. Like, you can make it more focused if you want. I guess it depends. Hey, good morning, Nino. Is Darktide the best 40k game to play right now? Yeah, David, that really depends. If you're looking for a single-player experience, I would say Rogue Trader is the best Warhammer 40k game right now. If you're looking for a game that's kind of like a theme park, it has PvP, PvE, and a story, Space Marine 2 is your best bet. And then Darktide, in my opinion, is the best co-op game available right now. And obviously the best first-person game. Like, this game stomps on... You know, Bolt Gun, it stomps on Deathwing. It stomps on all those games. No, I wouldn't do this for for Infantry Lasgun, actually. Okay, so Infantry Lasgun. I don't even have an Infantry Lasgun anymore, bro. I freaking got rid of it because I got tired of using it. The Infantry Lasgun is just inferior compared to the Recon Lasgun. The Recon Lasgun you get at level, what is this, like 16 or something? Or 18? I don't remember. But you get it later, and the Recon Lasgun is just way better. But the fundamentals of the weapons are pretty similar. With the Infantry Lasgun being like a sniper type weapon. And it's iconic. Let me go roll one up for you, since I have to use this anyways later. Let's get some music playing. Hit him with the classic, dude. The classic. Yeah, Aussie, that's true. That's true. I actually thought about going live with Mechanicus 2 today, guys. I actually thought about playing it. I had an itch. So, Infantry Lasgun. First of all, what is your dump stat for the Infantry Lasgun? The dump stat, in my opinion, is mobility. You actually want stability on this weapon because you're using it to, ideally, ADS and snipe. So we're going to try to roll it if we can. But the game might just completely screw us. This is close enough for me. This little minor difference between the mobility and stopping power is not going to be noticeable. It is not going to be noticeable at all in game, dude. Rest. Dude, Styges is awesome. I love Styges. So, consecrate it up. We're going to empower it. Okay, so what perks do you want on this? You want Flak and Unyielding, or you could do Flak Maniac. If you're using this exclusively as a special and elite sniper weapon, you could do that. We're gonna go ahead and go with Unyielding so that I can showcase the damage a little bit. You never take Carapace with this because you just can't. It doesn't really benefit too much from it. Even with 20% strength on this weapon, you will not cleave through enemies. It will not happen. The base cleave value of all of the Infantry Lasgun marks is too low to benefit from cleaving through different enemy types. I've tested this with Withering Fire to try to make it work. It just doesn't, unfortunately. There are a couple of ways that you could run this. If you wanted to run this as a special sniper and go Flak Maniac, then what you're able to do is you're actually able to take efficiency to reduce the amount of ammo that you're not using, or that you're using rather, and go with something like Headhunter or Deadly Accurate, depending on what you're taking, depending on your perks. But you do want to go with the precision and crit damage perks. Deadly Accurate would probably be the way to go if you're using this as a special sniper, and then you would simply run Let's go and equip it. The Mark 7 is what it is. Also, let me pop a cosmetic on here because this looks ugly. I like this one. Cool little look here. So let me show you how this performs in a Havoc 40 Psychanium, just so you get an idea of what the actual damage is like end game for the Infantry Lasgun. We're going to go ahead and change this over to Maniacs because we're using this as a special sniper, ammo-efficient weapon. We're not going to be trying to invest too heavily onto the left side of the tree. I don't think Mechanicus 2 has lore stuff about Styges 8. Maybe. So going into Havoc Psychanium, Havoc 40. There you go. Alright, so we're in here. So how the heck do you build this? Confirmed kill. Interesting thing about the Infantry Lasgun. The swap speed to this is actually pretty quick. The speed from melee to ADS and swap is actually pretty fast. When you're using something like the Recon Lasgun, just look how slow this is. You guys may not notice a difference, but I definitely do. And then when you equip something like One Motion with the Recon Lasgun, it's instant. It's almost instant firing. Right? Pretty freaking smooth, but the Lasgun doesn't have that limitation. If I needed to with the Lasgun, I've got the handling to slide swap and then start shooting immediately. You could be a little faster if you really wanted to and take One Motion, and then we can start shooting mid-slide. This is a pretty important tech for veteran to know. The unfortunate reality with this, though, is it's not that accurate unless you're ADSing. Better for last pistol. But we could use long shot. We can use long shot. When you're using the Lasgun, the question of what grenade should you pick comes up. And in my opinion, the reason why you take the Lasgun into Havoc 40 is to be ammo efficient for your team and feed ammo to your like Gunlegger Ogren or your Skitari who's using an arc rifle. Right? And so I bring smoke grenades because I want to support the team with smoke. Smoke is really powerful, and that's why I bring them. Iron Will, Superiority Complex, hit breakpoints. Withering Fire is useless for you because you will never hit like a cleave breakpoint in Havoc. It's not going to happen. We're going to ignore these melee-oriented passives over here because we're playing a veteran. If you want to melee with a power sword, you can, but we're trying to boost the effectiveness of the actual gun itself. Voice of Command and Duty and Honor. You can try Executioner Stance, or you could try Infiltrate to increase your damage. I just don't recommend it. Play a couple of Havoc 40s as vet with the Lasgun with this. If you're not cracked, it's going to be brutal. So we finally got over here. We actually do have good weak spot damage multipliers or additives with the Lasgun. So we're going to take Precision Strikes and Deadshot and then fully loaded. You don't need to build into Shock Trooper if you don't want to, because we're basically have this set up as a special sniper where we're just looking to take specials out as soon as possible. Okay. So there are a couple ways you could build this. If you want to go straight damage, then you could build over here on the right into Skirmisher and then into Focus Target, and you could be pure support. This is what I call pure support. We are here to deliver smokes, kill elites as fast as possible, kill specials as fast as possible, and you can see that we do. We actually take them out quite fast. Even for Havoc 40. Quite fast. Gunners as well. We're hitting this one in the head. We should not be doing that. And that's what your job is. To take this a step further, I would grab Grenade Tinkerer, and so I'd probably have to give up something. Honestly, I'd probably give up Skirmisher. No, that doesn't make sense. I'd give up Superiority. Let's see if it's actually contributing to any meaningful breakpoints. Not for specials. Interesting. I would actually build this with Shock Trooper. Yeah, it feels way better. Get your stamina back. Oh, that's way less damage though. 3, 4. Oh, there you go, there you go. Okay. You definitely need to hit your headshots, right? Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we're feeling it, we're feeling it. So, that's kind of how you would build this. And then, even though you don't have unyielding or anything, you still do pretty decent damage against Reapers. But this isn't like a boss killer. You would have to use your combat blade on the boss. Which we can, because there's a little bit of melee utility with this build. We have extra attack speed here. And you're no chump in melee because you're built here on the right side of the tree. This is Noosphere Oval. This is Noosphere. Yeah, Axel, the Pyroraptor Inquisitor, and I, we talk about a potential civil war within the Imperium coming up all the time. Whether it's between Gilman and the Ordo Astartes wing of the Inquisition, or whether it be between Earth and Mars. So, it can happen. They just need to execute that plot line. I think any first-person Space Marine horde shooter would be really good, even without going into Terminator armor. Okay, so let's say you wanted to really up the damage here. So you saw that we swapped over to Shock Trooper with a dead shot, and when you're using Shock Trooper, you do not need to use. You do not need to use the efficiency blessing. Efficiency becomes quite weak at that point, because you're never going to run out of ammo regardless. So we swap over to unyielding damage, and effectively what's happening now is we have tons of crit weak spot damage, and we're inflicting burn stacks on targets. This is going to be really crucial for boss damage, because we're going to be able to load them up with dots and actually take them down pretty fast. No, Mirabani Darktide 2 is not a thing. I actually know that Darktide 2 is not a thing. Okay. So, let's go back to... we'll show you in the regular Psychanium. So this is Auric Psychanium. And you gotta keep our damage buffs in mind with what we have. If I wanted to, I could swap Smoke Grenade for, like, Crack Grenade. And because we have Grenade Tinkerer, Skirmisher, we would actually need one more damage buff. We would need Superiority Complex in order to one-shot Crushers in Havoc 40, but in Auric it's not a big deal. You could run Crack Grenade. If you want to devote yourself to to some AoE clear. I like running frag grenades with Grenadier. But it's neither here nor there. So let's just put the smokes back on. Okay. So what does boss damage look like? It is pretty decent. It's pretty decent with this. So we're gonna pop our rending stem. We're looking for 2 stacks of bleed. And we killed him in about 7 seconds there. Not bad, not bad. This is regular Auric. And then let's try without the rending stem. 2 stacks of bleed. There. Taking us a little longer. Basically full stamina bar. But not bad either. And keep in mind, the combat blade is not the highest DPS melee weapon that we have access to. You can use the power sword, especially since we're using weapon specialist. Hey, what's up, Davy? Thank you for the raid, bro. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? Right now we're doing some science, showing people how to use the Infantry Lasgun. They were curious. But of course, if we build into it, just building it a focused target, getting rid of exploit weakness. Hell, you could probably get rid of skirmisher too if you wanted to. And like, let's say you wanted to go conventional. Let's say you're not convinced that smokes are the way to go. Pick up out for blood so that you could regenerate some toughness. You would have to get rid of Deadshot here. You would not be able to use this. And then you would build into, instead of Infernus, you would build into, I think it's Head Taker or whatever. Awesome. Goodbye, Davey. Thanks for the raid, man. The mod for Havoc Psychanium is just the solo mod, Nino. I keep hitting the wrong button. Axel, I don't think they would. They don't really... A lot of the Mechanicus factions don't really talk to one another. They're just doing their own thing. They're just making weapons. So Headhunter Deadly Accurate is what you use when you are not building into Deadshot. And this is what I'd recommend for newer players, because newer players do not know what's going on, and it's fine. Okay. Just get the passive regen on that. So now getting our damage is much easier. You don't need to slide or anything. We're basically just going for headshots. That's all we're doing. And you can see that even without a rending stem, it's pretty effective. It's pretty good. We're able to keep this up for quite a while because we are getting a lot of crits. The main issue though is, are you going to be getting those crits in the middle of a game? Likely not. Likely not. Unless you're that guy. Unless you're John Warhammer. A lot of sweet one-shot breakpoints though. That does feel nice. But can you pull it off while you're doing stuff like this, right? Oh, we're out of ammo. Gotta reload. And then you run into a freaking target that you can't just headshot because they have a carapace head. So this is how you'd kind of build it. Pretty straightforward. And then when you use the rending stem, the potential for damage here is pretty crazy. Pretty good. We killed him in about 6-7 seconds. That's nice. But consider that you're giving up quite a bit by not going into this side of the tree. And we're giving up a little bit of survivability because we don't have Alpha Blood. Also, this build doesn't have a good answer for carapace except for melee, and veteran in melee is always a gamble, dude. No matter what weapon you're using. You can use Power Sword to help you out, Power Falchion, but in Havoc, going in melee as a veteran could be very dangerous. A lot of people do crack grenades, and they'll do something like this. I suppose you don't need to go over here if you're using crack grenades, because you could use them almost exclusively to help you with carapace or to CC bosses. But then you actually do need to have a melee weapon like a shovel or a freaking power sword to be able to deal with hordes. Like, you need it. And probably something like trench fighter drill. Yeah. What's objectively the best / most optimal build for Vet? For what, Phantom? For clearing Havoc 40? Summit has always played Darktide Gray. But Summit plays so many games that he rotates through a lot of shit. What is objectively the best or most optimal build for Vet? Yeah, Tanner's like favorite vet build is basically an iteration of this build right here, where it's basically just plasma gun with either shredders or crack grenades. So something like this. Like, Tanner loves this kind of playstyle. With instead of going into weapon specialist, he goes over here into focus fire. And the reason why he does this is so that he could, and he loves agile engagement, I would say just go into redirect fire. I mean, he takes one motion instead of long shot. He doesn't take fully loaded anymore. But Big Dom and I, if you're doing this, if you were going to be the person who's taking all the ammo on your team, which veteran nowadays in this meta should never be, you don't build into the left side at all. You don't build in precision strikes, you don't build into range damage. You just build into, like, target down, into exploit weakness, just get the damage benefits from that, and then build into Grenadier so that you can do double cracks against bosses. And that way you can do stupid stuff like this. So let's load up the Havoc 40 Psychanium. Jack Pawn, I do not agree. I do not agree that Marksman Focus is better for Lasgun. Unless you're like a top 1% player, you're not... You're not gonna make it work, bro. You're not gonna make it work. Same for Executioner stance, man. You might be able to make it work, Jack. Popping 2 million damage in Havoc 40 with a Lasgun. Popping a 4 mil in Havoc 40 with a Lasgun. But I think new players will not be able to make it work. So this is a Havoc 40 Chaos Spawn. Got the crit. So we just did 80,000 damage in a couple seconds. 80,000. Chaos spawns have like 50k or something HP in the regular game. But 80,000 damage 80,000 damage against any boss is going to be insane in Havoc 40. That's why this build is so valuable. And that's why a lot of vets run this kind of setup. All you need to do is get a crit, keep your skirmisher stacks up, and look for those opportunities to actually use your crack grenades to benefit the team. And then for everything else, you're gaming, you're playing the game, you're playing the game. You know, we're going, and we've got the plasma gun. So if I can hit my shots, we can actually show off how powerful it is. Right. But yeah, that's probably objectively the best damage build in the game. But it's not in the game for veteran, not in the game period. Because veteran is not like leading in the charts for damage right now. It's just not happening. I like doing this because I'm a sicko. Out for blood, shredders. Give me that grenadier. I love it, dude. I love it. And then agile engagement. So what is the actual best build? Literally, dude, honestly, something like this. Literally this. Smoke support. How did it navigate away? So, veteran smoke support, dude. This thing is nuts. This build is fucking crazy. So, a lot of builds don't necessarily need focus target to make their damage pop. Like a Fat Mangus Zealot does not need focus target to one-shot a freaking captain with their build. The Skitari with Claw does not need focus target. PBB Ogren does not need focus target. No one actually needs focus target to decimate in Havoc 40. It's just nice to have. What everyone benefits from, though, is Onslaught, dude. Onslaught is the freaking silent killer. It's nuts. It's nuts. But Grenade Tinker with smoke grenades makes any Havoc 40 run extremely smooth. And what this build is here to do is literally just to have unlimited ammo, taking out gunners and specials and all that stuff. You're just here to do this the entire game, dude. The entire game. Oh, there's a group of crushers. Just put Onslaught on them for your team and just move on. Move on to the next gunner or next special. Like, let your team handle that. And you just keep going and going and going and gaming and gaming and gaming. You need some stamina. You freaking kill a couple enemies. Good to go. You're never going to run out of ammo doing this. And you're just here to provide this for the team right here. This, your shout, and ammo. You're here to feed ammo and grenades to the Gunlugger Ogren on the team. Or the Skitari, who's using the arc rifle. Feed grenades to the Hive Scum with field improv. But yeah, because their builds, Point Blank Barrage, Rumbler Ogren, or Arc Rifle Skitari, out-damage all of the veteran builds. Even if we build completely into damage, the one thing we'll be able to do better than the Skitari is boss damage if we actually build into Plasma, Cracks, Grenade Tinkerer. But when you're doing something like this, which is focused on being an all-rounder, dude, Skitari's got you beat. Skitari's insane. Hive Scum's insane. Hive Scum will out DPS all your builds, no matter what you do. So, Veteran in Havoc 40, optimally, is there to support those guys. Support the superheroes, so to speak. We'll keep a Lasgun build around, so I can make a short for this later. And we're gonna throw cracks in it, just so that people can deal with the crushes. You can take these 3. But then you're missing out on some attack speed. So what happens when you take attack speed with this? Like, what if you take both these? Then you can't really build into the right here. And so you may as well take target down. Yeah. This would be something I'd use with, like, Power Falchion or something. Or Dueling Sword. Yeah, Dueling Sword would actually be really good with this. Dueling Sword would actually rock. How does this do on like a Havoc 40 Reaper? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Focused on clicking heads. How does this do against this? Wait, is this our Havoc 40 Secanium? I don't remember. Let me check. Oh, actually, it's not. Or is it? I can't even remember, dude. Rebellion, it depends. It really depends, because on all my builds, I basically play without it, dude. I don't use Trench Fighter Drill anymore. Mostly because I play with Weapon Specialist, and you can always just pop out 15% melee attack speed if you need to. And for all my builds, I almost always use freaking frags. Almost always. The Horde Clear potential on uncapped AoE damage is too good. Oh, thanks, Gray. Yeah, I try to be entertaining and educational. Yeah, at the beginning of the stream, we were doing some true solo, some Breivik true solo, and there were a lot of situations where you just would not, as a vet, be able to go toe-to-toe with the various different types of enemies on the screen with a slow-moving kind of weapon. Like, most of the Horde clear that we were doing was coming from our grenades and from our ranged weapons. Because we're so ammo efficient that you could just dump into a Horde and it's not a big deal. It's inconsequential. It's inconsequential. And you could do the same in Havoc 40 as well. Because that is pretty dang ammo efficient. Especially if you're using something like this right here. Okay. But that's enough Infantry Lasgun talk, dude. That's enough. I think the one thing I would do for this is I would be using... Oh, the Tac Axe would be good with this. The Tac Axe would be very good with this. Yeah, the Tac Axe would actually give you pretty good clear. The only thing that you'd be missing out on is... You probably would want... And so I'd probably get rid of this. Ooh. Because you would want Desperado with Attack Axe. It's really important. It's really good. You could get rid of this. You could get rid of this package here. Just so that you have attack speed. How much does 4 stacks of this do for us? honestly... Still not bad, dude. Still not bad. This would be a very safe build. I kind of cover all your bases. Very safe build. Yeah. Arkham Inmate. Yeah. It does look sparse compared to the Skitarii tree. Also, guys, one thing I'd like to point out is that the old trees have nodes in them that are just straight up inferior to the Skitarii tree. Like Superiority Complex, why do we just only get 15% base damage against just elite enemies? Why not just 15% increased base damage based off of a certain condition? The Skitarii gets 15% just from popping their ability, and they're popping their ability all the time. They also get 15% just from spending stamina. And it's not just against elite enemies, it's against all enemies. The Skitarii gets like 15% increased damage just from attacking with melee weapons. Why doesn't the vet get 15% from attacking with ranged weapons? Why do we have a conditional 15% based range damage increase, not just a 15% increase in all damage when you've avoided melee attacks for 8 seconds? Wouldn't it be cool to just have this be 15% all damage instead of just range damage? Like, dude. Come on. Bring It Down is exclusive to Ogryns and Monstrosities instead of Ogryns, Monstrosities, and Captains. Like the Skitarii's equivalent passive. Our Onslaught is for every attack is 1 stack of 2.5% brittleness, when the Skitarii gets 4 stacks every time they electrocute. And electrocuting or arcing is something they could do on the entire screen every like 10 seconds. I don't think Skitarii needs to be nerfed. I think these other classes need to be buffed a little bit, dude. There needs to be some thought put into the balancing here. I like this though. I think I'm gonna throw Attack Axe on this, and I'll probably make a short about it, but we'll keep that there. Okay. I haven't played with any plasma gun today, so we'll do this. This is a pretty fun plasma build, guys. Pretty fun. I'm gonna stop our music here. All the DLC classes are built different. All the DLC classes are built with, basically Darktide 2.0 in mind. And there are still remnants in the talent trees and in weapon blessings and perks of how Darktide used to be played in the old classes. And these passives are... They've aged. They've aged. They've aged poorly. Oh, high intensity No Man's Land. I do like that. No Man's Land is always a good time. What server am I on? East. Okay. So we're heading in here with our plasma build. fun. There are a lot of new players, Arkham Inmate, but you're gonna see a lot of arbitrators and scum because the classes are just good. They're just good, frankly. It's easier to play as a excuse me. It's easier to play as a Desperado Hive Scum than it is as like a Recon Lasgun or Infantry Autogun Spec Veteran. It's way easier. It's faster. You dodge further. Your blackout grenades come out instantly. You refresh them every 20 close kills, which happens literally in like seconds. You've got an answer for everything, including carapace, with just 2 buttons. It's nice.
Duquesne to strike team. Are you in position? The team is in position.
Havelock, this guy has never changed his name.
Brook no delay. We cannot keep the heretics distracted forever.
Yeah, Rampage is pretty nuts. Arkham. Let's get the heat up on this. There's a lot of Vanguards here. I'm just gonna need them out. Me two-shot the boy there. Look at that kill feed. Beautiful. Where is that? He was above. Or she was above. Really? Is there stuff behind us? See if we can grab a kill real quick. There it is.
Ain't just faith that kills, so it helps. Push it!
Might, huh? Thanks, Vanguard. Oh my gosh, we missed. Berserker Rage taking hold? Don't let it. We're doing okay on ammo here. Get our heat up. Oh, exactly what we needed. So what am I doing here? I'm getting my heat up for Rising Heat, and then I am proccing all my damage increases by getting a melee kill and a crit in melee in order to pump out some serious numbers. And then we're rinsing and repeating that. I'm not the only one here pumping though.
Rage is finished!
Fine. I take. Funneling some ammo to myself here. We need to reload. We're gonna do it with frag grenades.
They're on the move!
Good amount of enemies here. So we're gonna clear the screen a little bit. We can now reload the plasma gun. There's a bomber here that I want to kill. Where is it? Haha, that's why I do the block cancel, dude. We block the kick even though we weren't in the animation. We're behind a little bit, but that's okay. We're just recovering ammo and getting our ability cooldown back. There we go. And then we can reload once again. There it is. Help our boy. And we can push forward. It's funny, Gojira. Darktide was previously a looter shooter. I don't know if you knew this, but loot in Darktide used to be randomized. Like, you would have to actually farm gear, and then you'd have to craft it. It was way different back in the day, way different. But they, at the request of the player base, they changed it. They changed the loot system in Darktide. Loot's just not as big of a deal anymore. Yeah, before the unlocked and loaded update. The old days, the old times.
Oi! You watch it! I can hold a grudge, you know! We're in it now!
Got a ton of specials behind. A little bit of a special wave here. We are going to handle it. Why are we having problems with this? A lot of teams get held up at this part because you really need to just push forward. We need to actually get out of here. Oh, he shot him. That's so dangerous. We have a med crate. We'll see if and when the zealot uses it. Where is that? On the other side.
Excellent! I can't deny. I'm starting to warm to these rejects of yours.
Whoops.
Permit me to lend a hand with that wall. Stand back. Excellent intriguers, second rule of war. Explosive, solve everything.
But only because the Emperor will.
Yeah, imagine using an Infantry Lasgun in this, dude. Imagine using an Infantry Lasgun in this. Good luck, man. Good luck. Waiting for the Pox guys to go away. Gonna leave the grenades there for now. Dude, wherever this Pox person is, we will find them and we will kill them. I don't know where you are, but we will find you and kill you.
In death, that was pretty. You can stop worrying about the house. I stop
Whoa.
see my deeds. The psycho was weak.
Psyker went down. Where?
Rage is dead in front.
Kind of want to keep our rising heat up if we can. Okay. Dude, I remember how Darktide played at launch. I was there. I played a ton of Darktide at launch. It is not the same game anymore, dude. It's just not. Where's that? Shit. Do not touch me, freak. I love that. Vanguard raid boss right here. Get out of here, bro. Is it a 50 meter kill? Well? Oh no, not that far. Let's go up to the team to gather all these enemies up. We lost Justin.
Nothing alive.
It ain't all fake. Yuri's useful, though.
Hail destroyed team. Your time is up. Take that bastion. Shall not fail. For Grendel, for the Emperor, for Anova.
Onward, Titan! What do you mean we can't fish through that gap? Oh, very well. We'll hold
Blow it
here.
up. It's killing shooters.
Fight together! Fight together! Got grenades!
Oh my gosh.
Say right. Here he goes. Shot me out. Have a grenade, heretic! For the Emperor!
Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't get the res? I got interrupted? Oh boy. Oh, fun. GG. No way. The window! Never give up, never give up! Daryl? What? One shotgun blast. GG. Yeah, look, I was thinking about healing, but I needed to eliminate a lot of the enemies first. Holy shit, that is a damage imbalance. That is a major damage imbalance. Jesus Christ. That's... Corona, the plasma actually, to do good nowadays with it, you need to have a lot of setup. You need to have a ton of setup. Like, the only way that I was able to do all that damage was because I'm running everything that I can to do that. Gets Hot, Rising Heat, freaking Long Shot, Superiority Complex. Precision strikes fully loaded. Agile engagement, skirmisher, exploit weakness. Like, we are running everything we possibly can. Yeah, Strudel. Yeah. I think the clutch would have been way easier to get with this. What were we missing for our toughness recovery here? Because we got fucked up in melee very briefly. We were really just missing, well, nothing. We have all of them. We have every vet passive to help with toughness recovery. But it's just harder to do because the vet does not have like 20% toughness recovery per second like the Arbor, the Skitari does. Even the Hive Scum, dude. Like, in that situation, it's very easy to survive. Very... Whoa, why are there only 5 missions on the mission board? What is going on? Mission board? Hello, you broken, dude? What the fuck? Where's the Arc Maelstrom? Where's the Arc Maelstrom? Merrick, why would I do 2 bleed per hit when my knife is already putting 8 bleed per hit, or per crit? And the knife has like a 1 in 3 chance of critting. It's also just not relevant, because the veteran is not a melee class. It's just not, man. Why are these gone? Corona, it doesn't have to be a knife, no. A lot of people use the power sword. A lot of people use the power sword. And it makes a lot of sense. The power sword with this build does very, very well too. If I was using power sword, I would probably replace fully loaded with trench fighter drill. And then I would replace frags with cracks. I'd basically run this setup. You could replace weapon specialist with bring it down, focus target. But that's all personal preference with how you want to set up your damage. But man, Vanguards make you want to take Shredders. Vanguards... Dude, Vanguards single-handedly make me want to take Shredders. They are so annoying to deal with conventional weapons. If you're not just killing them with dots, dude, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Are the missions back? There are 3. There are 3 missions right now. What is going on? Hello, game? Darktide, are you working? Are you broken right now? Yeah, focus target with the power sword is amazing, extra thick. Do I need to like reboot the game? Hold on, let's try rebooting. I don't know what's going on. Let's quit out, go back in. Dude, the beta of Darktide was so funny. Guys, I don't know if you were playing during beta, but it was freaking hilarious because I would be loading into a game and I would just crash. And I would be trying to play with friends and like this would happen all the freaking time. All the freaking time. And at the time, I didn't know it was because I had a freaking AMD graphics card or video card. And it's like, yo, you better swap to NVIDIA or you're fucked. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, we finally won. We don't have any more missions because we finally won. We beat the heretics, guys. We did it. I don't know, Inquisitor. The last Q&A, the questions were really silly. Or at least the ones that they picked were really silly. Like, it didn't seem too substantial. Shrewdo, my current PC specs are way better than my specs when I first got into Darktide. Way fucking better. Okay. Mission board, mission board, mission board. Huh. It really is broken. Wow. Is it the server? It's not the server. What the fuck? Okay, well, our options... We'll see what happens when Vigil Station Oblivion goes away. Oh, it just went away. Okay, so it's just gone now. Okay, so this is the current state of Darktide. We are currently playing a game where the game will not let us play more than 2 missions. And I'm very curious what's going to happen whenever these 2 missions expire. Is this Fat Shark's plot to try to get me to play Expeditions? Is this their way of trying to force me into the new game mode? Because I assure you that it will not work. It will not work. I will not play Expeditions. Not in their current state. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. I guess you could say that this would be a very good reason why it would be nice to be able to just select whatever mission you want to select at the mission board, very similar to Vermintide 2. Simply because if a bug like this happens, I think that Fat Shark might be on vacation right now. So who's running the game to fix this? Does someone need to be called into the office to fix this, or what's happening? I would be interested to see what happens if I hit quick play. I have a feeling that I would just match into one of the existing games for one of these missions. Yeah, you only have 2 as well, Calvictus. Well, this is it. This is the final 2 missions of Darktide. I kind of just want to wait. I want to wait and see what happens when there isn't a single mission on the mission board. Is this what it's like for everyone else? Is there only 2 missions on the mission board? Can anybody check? Here, let me ask my Morningstar. Does anyone else see only 2 missions on the mission board? Mortistralis is probably fine. Gray, same for you, okay. 0 in chat here only sees 2. Oh man, what's gonna happen when this mercantile clocks out? Uh-oh. Nicholas, it's the same on your end? Yep. Yeah, they're really trying to get us to play Expeditions. Fat Shark, I won't play Expeditions even... Fat Shark, I won't play Expeditions even if you try to force me to. Yeah, the Darktide team is saying we should just touch grass and go out. We should get out of here. This is hilarious. I want to see what happens when this runs out. I want to see what happens. So this is really bad because this kind of shows you that, like, yes, there's like really cool content like the Skitarii coming to the game, you know, getting the Ogre and Packmaster being added over to the base game and to Havoc. It's really nice, it's really fun, but there are still various bugs like this that will literally prevent you from playing the game. Like, obviously, we could probably just go into quick play, we can go do an expedition, we can go do Mortis Trials, but what if I wanted to work on penances today? What if I wanted to do Poxcast missions, or Lights Out, Vent Purge, wanted to farm those, wanted to do the Arc Maelstrom? It's not available for me to do. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, time to play Havoc. I'm actually going to call it here, guys. I'm gonna go grab lunch, and then I've got one collab to record with First Tour Guardsman, and then I'm going to finish editing a collab that I recorded with Joe Plays Games. That one is one I'm very excited for you guys to listen to, because we talk about the story and like where Darktide is going with the narrative. So it's very exciting. But guys, you have a great day. The Emperor protects. And people are requesting a live stream tomorrow morning. I can't do tomorrow morning. I'm actually playing Dungeons and Dragons. But I could potentially live stream Sunday morning. No, honestly, we uploaded our next class speculation video. We did not upload the, like, what's happening next in the story video. So if you guys are interested at all in the story, then keep an eye out for that. But, bye guys. The Emperor protects.